Okay, hey, I'm here for the final presentation of this course. In this course, I'm gonna summary all those games I made in this. Okay, here's the game summary. The first one I want to talk about is the Tic-Tac-Toe game upgrade. The first thing I learned in this game is add a storyboard for the game. It's pretty hard for me because for me those storyboards are like deep dark fantasy stuff like Warhammer. And another thing is add a storyboard for a simple game. Yes, and I'm pretty confused about new rules. It's kind of stuff I started to learn how to make some new rules for the game. And the second one is terminology of the game. It's a pretty fun project for me because at first I'm gonna make a game and I may get it to those terms, fulfill those terms, or I create a game from those terms. It's a pretty fun stuff for me. Solitaire. Yeah, I should say it's a game I'm not good at it because I'm pretty bad in card game. I didn't figure out which one is bigger in card before, but it takes me it takes me many hours to learn that. It's pretty hard job for me. But finally, I made a kind of new rules for that. So it's a new trial for me. And the other thing I have to talk about is our final project, a simple game. For me, I always make some game like Warhammer with too many complicated rules, too hard to keep balance. But I like to make those complicated games. But for me, it's pretty hard for me to find ideas to make some simple games. I find a friend, we try so many card games, like number games, even dice games to find a simple one, the most simple one. Finally, I made some decision, but for me, I don't think I need to add more rules to the game, except if there are something that totally influence the balance for the game. So I think I did a good job on this one. And another thing I need to talk about the rock paper scissors. It's a kind of pretty normal games for me. I never think about I can make some new stuff in it. So this is a pretty new stuff for me. Yeah, still I have a little bit confused with the new rule. I think I took it at the end of the semester. Finally, I'm gonna talk about something I like most about the table RPG. The first thing, yeah, I totally like it. I like those RPG games. I like to design weapons, those magics, and different characters, write storyboards for them. I add something with the Dignator games like League of Legends, those kind of stuff like hero list some minions or soldiers, those stuff. Yeah, I think it took a good effect for this game, and for the second version, it's a pretty hard challenge for me because yeah, the balance at first is pretty bad. It's suck. I have to say that, and I mentioned it in the document. And I'm pretty hard to find the players because you need to take a long time to make this game to let them learn how to play. So maybe not all of them has enough time. Yeah, and there are too many systems, and it's too hard to make it equal. And in the version 3, I got some balance. I got a totally organized balance for this game, and I think it's a pretty good version. And finally, I'm gonna make more games with many rules or those RPG games. Sorry, I have to do that, but I like those kind of game. Finally, in this course this year, I learned it's pretty important to write a storyboard for a game because it will make the players experience in it. And yeah, I try a lot of new stuff I didn't try before, like making simple games. And finally, I think it's helped a lot for me to make good board games.